I'm Josie.
And I'm Ethan.
And we're your hosts for this week's Gmtv.
Now the news.
Remember, the 8th grade dance is tomorrow. Be sure to have fun. If you post pictures on Instagram, be sure to tag them with hashtag GMSDance17. We will try to get as many into our next episode of GMTV. Teams 6-1 and 6-2 chose teams that had the best country in their Create a Country project. Here are the winning groups. Jeanette talked with them about their projects.
Okay, so what was the goal of your project?
The goal of this project was for us to find the pros and cons of government while making our own countries so that we could, well, it was kind of a competition for it, but we tried to make the best countries, and then the 6th grade got to vote for which one was their best, or which one was their favorite.
Okay. What is, overall, what is your project about?
Our project was about seeing who could have the best country and learning the different pros and cons of our government. And our government was democracy. And one of the pros of democracy is that everybody gets a say, but you might not get the leader that you want.
Also, that another con is that people will be probably ill-informed and may choose a bad leader for your country.
Okay, so what can you tell us about your project?
Our country has its map right here that tells us the cities and states, and our flag has 5 diamonds on it to represent our clear rivers, and our country's name is Calimex.
Our country, our government is Democracy Republic, and some pros and cons are that the pros are that you can decide stuff more quicker, and the cons are that it may take a little more time to sometimes get decisions.
Our holidays right here will be mixed together. It won't be that kind of just our holidays. It could be any kind of holidays, and we have sports that's mostly about hoverboards.
And our transportation is about how you get around places and how you go to them. And our food are different kind of holidays you can make for holidays and that stuff.
Students in Mrs. Bartley's 4th period World Cultures class worked to create African masks. Some of the masks celebrate the birth of a new child. Other masks celebrate a new king. Team 6-1 has been researching the Earth, Sun, and Moon relationships. The students then created books to explain what they learned. When they finished, they went to model school and shared their books with the 2nd graders there.
The moon is this means the sun? Or is the amount of
Next week, you will be taking ISTEP. Be sure to do all you can to do well. Get sleep, eat breakfast, and relax. Your teachers will tell you when you will be taking your tests. Good luck. 8th grade New Tech students are working on understanding laws and social studies. For their unit, they are creating a proposal for the school board and city council.
And what would I do on the trip? Well, that's a loaded question. You're going to do a lot of things. Primarily our goal is to experience nature and just to learn how to be respectful of our environment and to kind of connect with ourselves and with others, take technology kind of out of the picture. You guys don't have your phones except for like an hour at night to call your parents. You don't have TVs, you don't have laptops. So it's this is what it used to be. This is just nature and experiencing that. We do some sightseeing stuff. We do some towns and shopping and walking around. But really, again, our goal is to show you things you've never seen before and to learn how to appreciate those.
And now to the counselor interview.
Hello, I'm Alexis. Today I'm going to be interviewing Mrs. DM and Mrs. Dickerson for this week's school interview. So let's get to it. So you help with New Tech, and you're the counselor for 6th, 7th, and 8th in New Tech, right?
Yes, this year it's something different. We've structured our school counselors differently, so yes, this year I'm only New Tech, grades 6, 7, and 8.
How is New Tech doing as like an all-around program?
From my perspective, when I observe and I see how hard the teachers and students are working, I think New Tech is a success. A lot of people, a lot of students are struggling with New Tech right now, and part of the reason they're struggling is because it's a different way of learning because they have to be more self-directed learners. They get frustrated. They are uncomfortable because it's just so different. So I always say, well, if you're struggling, you're frustrated, you're uncomfortable as you're going through school, do you know what we call that? And they look at me like I'm crazy, and I say, we call that learning. Because failing, making mistakes, being uncomfortable, not being perfect, getting frustrated, that's all part of the learning process. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's comfortable and easy, no learning is taking place. You've already got it, or you're not interested. So that struggle, that frustration, that discomfort, that's learning, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So they're actually getting things that they may not have gotten before.
What's just some like everyday things that you work with at school?
Great question. I could have a plan, my day planned out, and have nothing, be able to hit nothing on my schedule. So I work with students one-on-one. Sometimes it's about academic issues. It could be personal issues. Sometimes it's friendship stuff, maybe divorce or abuse or other kinds of things. I do small groups. Right now I'm running 3 small groups for 6th graders, and I've got a group called Building Champions. I've got an anger management group, and I've got a girls group called Starbound. I'd like to do more small groups with different grade levels. I work with parents. I work with teachers. I try to help build community by doing different things with our students and with our staff. And I'm constantly learning because this is probably maybe year 29 as a school counselor, and no year is the same. And I always want to do what's best for my students, so I'm constantly trying to get updated on what I do.
Okay.
Look at that.
So you help with 8th graders, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And some 7th grade, but mostly 8th grade.
Okay. And what about the program Reaching Higher? What do you guys do with that?
That is a program for 7th and 8th grade students, and it basically helps them think about the future, whether college or career is something they want after high school, a way to plan ahead. We talk about 21st Century Scholars and that scholarship. We meet and talk about things like transitioning to high school, how to save money for college, and just kind of make kids realize that dream is actually attainable.
Okay, and you were talking about the transition to high school. How's that going?
8th grade is kicking in. We have had high school counselors out here a couple times. They are coming back on February 22nd, and they will meet with all 8th grade during their history classes. And that's when they'll actually put your choices in the computer. And so those pink papers that we've been doing, those become very important. And if any kids were not able to do those during success with their teacher, then Mrs. DM and I will probably be following up and making sure those are done before. But yeah, it's going well. It's kind of exciting.
How else do you help the 8th graders?
Pardon?
how else do you help the 8th graders?
One way that we help, or I would help the 8th graders, and Mrs. DM would as well, just helping like the things that come up on a daily basis. Maybe something hard is happening in their life and they need somebody to process with. Maybe they have a question about a class they're taking, or they don't understand something in that class and they just kind of need a little bit of organizational skills or a way to approach the teacher as far as asking for help. A lot of what we do is just supporting the student, whether it's something difficult they're going through or giving them the tools to be more successful. That's kind of what we do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
And now to the school interview with Evan.
All right, good luck on ISTEP, guys. You got this. I know that you do.
Savage mode, 21 Savage.
Good luck on ISTEP.
Good luck on ISTEP, guys. You've got this.
Good luck on ISTEP.
Good luck on ISTEP.
Hey, ISTEP. Just relax and do your best. You can do it.
Breathe, relax. Good luck on ISTEP.
Good luck on ISTEP.
Hey, GMS. Good luck on your ISTEP test.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. I'm ready for ISTEP. How about you? Rock the ISTEP test, GMS.
And now to sports with Lucy and Enrique. Boom.
Hi, welcome. This is Lucy and Enrique, and we're going to be sharing our GMS sports for this week.
7th grade varsity girls basketball versus Westside. Goshen won. Goshen had 31 while Westside had 20.
8th grade varsity girls basketball versus Westside. Goshen had 42 and Westside had 27.
Wrestling versus Elkhart West. Goshen won by 95. Elkhart West had 24.
Wrestling versus Fairfield. Goshen had 60 and Fairfield had 43.
We're all going to take the test. I've got 3 people that are going to do some trick shots with them. So on the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go! All right, we're here with Cormac. He's my math expert, all right? So, you know, algebra equations, Cormac's the guy. So Cormac, you ready for this? You got this? All right, I'm going to let you go, man. So we're back. We're on to English now. I'm with Jasmine. She's my expert on that. She knows plot, she knows rhythm, she knows rhyme, she knows analysis, beginning, middle, end, all that. Jasmine, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the English test. We're here, we're down to it. We've got 2 down, we've got 1 more to go. Got my guy Isaac here. He knows periods. He knows capitalization. He knows punctuation. He knows coordinating conjunctions, clauses, all that. Isaac's the guy. Isaac, you ready, man? Yeah. You got this. You got everybody here with you. All right. All right. Ready? Go, Isaac. Take it, man. We did it. You can too. Jasmine, bump out.
I hit the camera.
Knock it out. Check it out, man. All right. And I'm gonna dab it. Yeah.
This has been your Gmtv episode for February 24th.
Have a great weekend, GMS.
Woo! Yeah.